Good morning, good morning. Hello, welcome to the stream. I was a little bit late because I was trying to figure out the audio. I feel like since I moved to my desk, my fan is just like right in my ear. But I don't know though. Hopefully everything sounds fine. Loki Kells, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, the stream, I mean, we're going to do our usual thing, but it's definitely going to be me trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Because, I don't know. It might not bother other people, but it bothers me. The stupid fan. That's why I need a desktop. But hopefully I'm coming through pretty loud, pretty clear. I'm going to try to talk at a decent volume because I do have my gain turned down a bit. But yeah. All right. As the title says, today we're working on Ravenwood. And we're finally moving on to a different home because we finished, our little wristery rack last stream. That stream is not up anymore because, like I said, I don't know, the fan was just super loud in that. And me personally, I wouldn't want people watching that. So I did take down that VOD. But you can find some pictures on Tumblr. If you're really interested, you should check me out there. But let's go ahead and get started. We have things to do, things to build. And let me see. Let's switch over to our Google Doc sheet. All right, here we are. So here's my little sheet, my little tracker for Ravenwood. As you can see, we have all of our lots here. We have all of our neighborhoods. We have finished, which ones have we finished? I actually can't tell, but we finished a good amount, okay? That's all I know. We finished the bar, so we can go ahead and check that off. I did that off stream. So yeah, that is a yes. We have finished that. We have also finished a starter home. I can't remember where that is. Actually, it's the Cozy Casket House because I remember adding a casket. I didn't want to change it too much. I wanted to keep it a Cozy Casket. So we can do yes for this. And then I believe our wristery rack is this one over here because I have small business beside it. So let's do wristery rack. And that is also done. So yay. We're making pretty good progress. Okay. And now, for today's stream, I think I want to work on another residential. I have an idea of how I want to build it, because as you can see up here on my Pinterest. So let's go over here for a minute. I wanted to try to build either this home, because I think this could be possible in the game. Like, it looks good, and I think we can actually achieve that. Or I was thinking maybe this home right here. Again, well, actually, we're probably going to end up building both. I'm just going to say that right now. Like, eventually down the line, both of these homes will be in the save. But for now, we got to pick one that we want to go with and which family it would belong to. Because these are pretty stately homes. So I'm guessing it's going to have to go to a family that has a decent amount of money. Number 2. Wait, which one was number 2? This one? This one was number 2? Because I already forgot. Okay. But either way, we have to figure out which family this will go with. We have a few. We have the Aether, the Gomez, the Zadi Gomez. Sorry if my pronunciation is wrong. And we have the Spectre household. And I think all these families have a decent amount. Because the Azadi Gomez, that's the ghost family, I believe. And they have about 30 simoleons, 30k simoleons. Gomez, they have a lot of bank, 52 simoleons. Wow, yeah, all these families are pretty rich. They're all pretty rich. So we have some options. Yeah, okay. Then we'll go with that one then. Aether family, 75k. I don't know. Okay, this is the house we're looking at. Yeah, that could be like 75k. So maybe them. And then the Spectre household, they're the richest family. But I think for them, I want something a bit more spooky given all of Spectre's story. So yeah, maybe we're going to build this house for the Aether family. Again, that is going to be this home right here. I think that'll look nice. And we can give them a nice little garden and everything too. And then maybe this home. Oh, I thought I deleted it. Maybe this home can be the Spectre home. I don't know if it's the filter, but it does look kind of creepy. Or this one, honestly. We can just make it like really run down and stuff. All right. So yeah, let's try to build this one. And again, we're going to do it for the Aether family. So let me read up on them a little bit. We have Kai, we have Kade, and we have Takama. Again, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering these names. So if you don't know, for the Aether family, Kai, I believe he is a ghost, but he's not aware, or he's in denial that he's a ghost. He's in denial that he got killed by that crow, and he thinks he's still a sim. So Kai is married to Kade, and I think Kai has or had a child named Takama, which is Akade's stepson. So that's something to keep in mind. One is a secret agent, one is in the business career. So maybe we can give them like a secret room or something like that, a secret office. Anything else to note? Not really. We know he likes crows, that's about it. Pet enthusiast, maybe we can give them a pet besides the crow. Logic. Alright. So nothing really to go off of. But yeah. Let's try to tackle this household, or this house for the Aether family. Bet him being a ghost helps a lot in his career. That's so true. That's so true. He can just like hide in objects and spy on people. But I feel like that's, well, actually, I don't know. I feel like a secret agent, there's not really like a formal code you have to follow. I was about to say, I feel like they would make him walk around with like a tag being like, hey, I'm a ghost, or he has to disclose that, but I doubt that they're forcing that. Okay, but let's switch over to the game and let's go scope out that lot. Where are they? Okay, here's their house over here. All right. So yeah, this is a pretty decent lot, 50 by 50. Something that'll be perfect. We'll go in live mode because we're gonna have to probably cheat them more money. I don't know, they might have enough. That was like 75, but you never know. You never know. Also, welcome to anyone that's filtering in, by the way. As I said before, we're just working on Ravenwood, doing some building, all that stuff. I am making some adjustments to my mic, so if at any point, you know, it sounds too quiet, sounds too loud, please let me know. Alright. So yeah, this is a very, very nice sized lot. And I think that's the perfect home for them too, because, ooh, actually this home is really nice already. Shout out to the, what do you call them? The game changers? The sim whatevers that were chosen to work on this world, because they did a really good job with the builds. I find that I have a big issue with that, because these newer worlds that I'm going back and redoing, I'm like, I actually don't have to. Like, this is good. We could really keep this if we wanted to, but I like the idea of rebuilding everything myself, so unfortunately I'm going to bulldoze it. Or actually, maybe we do go for map view. So I'm gonna have to move them out of the way. If we need more money, I'll just hop back into the household. Or actually, what I'm gonna do, let me just move them out completely. Yeah, I'll just move them out for now. That'll make things easier for us. So I'm adjusting my headphones. Okay, let me go ahead and pull up that picture so I can look at it on my phone. Where is it? Okay, here we go. So yes, goodbye, you beautiful home. Because, oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, I just want to say, I don't know if I can recreate this landscaping. I'm not the best at landscaping. So let's go ahead and lower those expectations. But as far as the build, I think this will be a good build. I'm excited to try it out. Okay. So there's not anything too crazy when it comes to this house. It looks like we're basically just working with 2 boxes, if that makes sense. So there's nothing really too tricky. The only thing that might get us is the roof. But roofs are always a mystery to figure out. And I don't mind that. I like roofing, so I'm excited to tackle that. But yeah, pretty much just a box. Make it a decent depth. And since this is a pretty big house, I don't want to put like a lot of rooms in here. Instead, I think I want to go more so for bigger rooms. I'm trying to make an effort into making decent size builds instead of just always doing the cramped. Like I said, personally, I like cramped builds, but I know not everyone prefers to play in those. And since this is a public save, I want to keep that in mind. Oops. Okay, there we go. And then, looks like this is just a 2-story build, so we'll keep that as well. Maybe an attic space. But attics are kind of tricky sometimes, so I don't know. Alright. Let's add another level up here. And I always forget, I think we can make a roof on top of this. Hopefully. Let's just place one up here and see. Okay, yeah, we can. Perfect, perfect. So yeah, it's just a really boxy shape. That's how I was like, this one and the other one, those are something we can definitely build in this game. It wouldn't be too impossible. Something like that. This is pretty good for the structure so far. The only issue now, though, is the back of the home. It looks like there's some type of terrace or balcony that pops out on this side. So that should be interesting to deal with. Maybe I drag this out a bit. Just a little bit. Like this. The only issue with that though is the roofing, but I think we can solve that by just dragging this out as well. And honestly, that might be how it's supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Give us a nice little balcony. Wait a minute. I think, oh yeah, this is gonna look really nice. Maybe like a Romeo and Juliet situation. So we can put a nice fountain and a nice garden around here. Yeah, that could be nice. Okay. And then the roof. Oh gosh, I really need a mouse pad. I'm still playing on a book. So sometimes it just gets really difficult to try to move and control the mouse. So that's something I need to go ahead and purchase. It's an important choice though, because, you know, now that I have a desk, I have to focus on my aesthetic for my desk. I can't just choose any random mouse pad. I gotta choose something that says me. Okay. Or actually, wait a minute. I wonder if this is supposed to be a gabled roof. Because that wouldn't make sense, right? For the roof just to be cut off like this. Or would it? I don't know about that. I'm thinking of it. Because in the picture, the front part is like this. Okay, wait. But I don't know if it's possible. If we add a piece over here, I don't think we can line it up or get it to line up. We can try though. Wait a minute. It's not even the, what piece was I using for this? Okay, let's just copy this because for some reason that didn't look like the same piece that I was just using. I don't know, roofs. Roofs, they're so interesting because I love roofing, but at the same time, it's very stressful. And it's like a toxic relationship, low key. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna line up the way I need it to. It's not gonna line up. So this is the part where we might have to get creative. Or we could do something like this. I don't know, that's actually really ugly. Forget I said that. We will not do anything like this. That's terrible. Nothing to delete. I think this is one of the few times where I wish we had some type of side picture of the build. But that's not the case. Or actually, maybe that is the case. Hold up. Okay. Under that picture, we do have a picture of this side over here. And from that side profile, it looks like they are using a gabled roof. I was thinking we might have to go that route because it's not possible to piece two pieces together and have them line up the way we were trying to do before. So there's that, or we can just do our own little thing. Because I didn't mention maybe we can give them an attic space. So what we can do, we'll build a room. Make sure, I think this is 3 wide. We'll build a room and we'll just place roof pieces along the side of it. Like this. Let's see how that looks. Well, they're rich though. You have to remember they're rich. It's a big attic, but they have money. It's a rich people attic. It's basically a second apartment up there. Or an apartment. Okay. I think what will help though, let's bring this down to medium wall height. And we'll just make this one a tall wall. So we still have our height. Okay. Let's bring this in just a little bit. And that is not lined up. All right, that's fine. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's a bit better. It looks very questionable right now. I will acknowledge that. Like, if you're looking at this, you're like, I don't really see how this home will fit into Ravenwood. I completely understand because I'm having those same thoughts right now. But once we actually start doing like the wallpaper and all the other stuff, I think it'll be fine. I think this is a good base. We just have to give it time and believe. And then we should be good. I'm going to bring this out a bit because I already know once we add this roof, it's going to clip really weird. So let's bring this out one towel and we'll just add a bump it right underneath it. Yeah, like this. And then that way, when I add this roof over here, this is our setup. Okay. Maybe bring that down a bit so it's not poking right over. Alright. And then let me switch over to the computer because I want to show you guys something when it comes to the roof. I wanted to try to recreate it, but I don't think it's possible. Oops, that's not the right one. I clicked the wrong key. Hold up. Okay, let's try that again. Pisces, hello. Look, I'm about to take a break at work and Cool Puppy is streaming. Yeah, I am. Back at it. I'm so unorganized. Okay, here we go. Now we should be good. So yeah, this is the build. And you see how the roof has this like cool, interesting line and stuff going on? I wanted to try to do that. And I feel like we might have some roof pieces that will allow me to. But I don't think they're the right roof pieces, if that makes sense. Like, there's something from cottage living that gives that kind of, I don't know what you would call this effect, but it's made out of hay. So that's something to consider. And the only other option is to do like those half pieces on the side, and then we do like the half gabled at the top. I don't know. I think it would look really cool, but I don't know if it's possible. So that's what I'm pondering right now. I just wanted to keep you updated. So you know what I'm thinking. So yeah, like I was saying, the only way we could get that effect is if we build a room like this. But as you can see, that's going to be super tall. So that's definitely not an option. Maybe we could pull it off on this one, but then the roof will be kind of low. That's also fine. I don't know. We'll just play around and see what we can come up with. select this piece. And maybe do like a reverse situation. Something like this? Or is that kind of dumb? Maybe not sticking out. That looks a bit weird. Let's not do that. No. No. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. How about a gabled roof? And we just raise the pitch, right? That's what it's called doing. Something like this. Raise it just a bit. We'll drag out the edges. And then, or what about this? This is kind of like Ottoman, European, Eastern European inspired, right? Kind of having this bell shape almost. That could kind of work, right? Maybe we go with something like that. And then how do you add more roof points? Press Shift C. Okay. Just gonna take a picture. There we go. Shift C. Because maybe we can add a little bit more of a curve. Okay, not at the bottom. Maybe at the top. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. And I think this is what we're going to go for when it comes to our exterior. We have a lot of work ahead of us, I'm not going to lie. And I think I will be making this a bit smaller back here. Because this house, again, it's already pretty big, so we can afford to cut off some of it. All right, now the hard part. Right off the bat, I think I want to raise it just a bit. And I want to do maybe like a little patio around this part. I think that's what you would call it. Honestly, I don't really know architectural terms, so if I'm saying something and you're like, that's not what that's called, I completely understand. You're probably right. I just be saying stuff I don't know. Lily Linky, thank you for answering that question, because I did not see it. And also, hello, welcome in. But yes, we are in Ravenwood, this very beautiful world. Honestly, I think this will go down as a top 3 world in my book. I just wish it was bigger, like a lot of other worlds in this game. But yeah, I think something like this would be nice just to have on the outside. Or actually, should we raise it up even more? And then we can add like some dramatic stairs. Like we have the fencing over here. Like on the edge like this. And then we could add some stairs like in the middle and on the sides. I think that could be kind of cool. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and start adding some trim and stuff, because that will definitely help. This bow is very flat at the moment. Oh, wait. If we do that, though, then we can't... We can't add the trim around this room, unfortunately, because this is a room now. We have to do one of these. Okay, we'll just go with it for now. And that's a wallpaper. We can just stick with the life and death one. And go with this beautiful, beautiful brick. I'm kind of thinking, now that we're starting to build this home, given the Aethers family story of that guy being a ghost but not knowing he's a ghost, what if we make this a haunted house? Like, this is a home that maybe they bought for like a pretty decent price when they were moving to Ravenwood. And yeah, it's fancy. Yeah, they kind of have the money to afford it. But maybe it was like a fixer-upper. And that's why the price was kind of cheap. But as you guys know, the seller was kind of hiding some stuff. They're like, yeah, you know, it's so cheap because it's like out in the middle of nowhere, even though Ravenwood is pretty much already in the middle of nowhere. They're like, yeah, and you know, there's some stuff in here that's pretty ran down, pretty gross, pretty broken. So I'll knock off a few, maybe like 20,000 simoleons for you guys. But in actuality, this place is super haunted. Super haunted, and that's kind of difficult for that one guy in this family because he's already like, ghosts don't exist, I'm not a ghost, I don't know what you're talking about. But then you have these other spirits in the house that are starting to complicate the issue as well. I don't know, that's just something I'm thinking about. We might go with it, we might not. I don't actually know yet. Just random thoughts as usual. Oh, wait a minute. This is really tall. Is this the tallest wall height? It is. Okay, there we go. BRB, gonna grab my lunch and go watch on my break. Alright, alright. Hope you have a good lunch. Oh, it doesn't really... Okay, that's fine. Let's move it this way. So everything will kind of line up a bit better. There we go. Because I want these arches to be kind of close to each other and line up in a way that makes sense. So we'll just move everything over to the side just a little bit. Then we should be good. And hopefully it works out on the side too. Perfect, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's get some nice columns. Okay, that's good. Maybe we'll change up the trim, because this one's not bad, but I want it to protrude just a little bit. Yeah, like that. Amazing. It's already coming together. Let's get some of our windows. I think windows, we'll probably just go with the life and death windows. Because those are just some really good windows. Like, I'm completely obsessed with those. This is one of the best build and buys out of all the expansion packs. Only rivaled by Ferrent, because Ferrent has a really good build and buy as well. Okay, that's good. Ooh, see, if we go for the haunted house and like the fixer-upper arc, we can use these. Those are some really cool windows. And we have a busted white swatch, so that's really good. Okay. Also, I think I might shrink the side of the house down just a little bit. I think that's better for scale. If you ever have issues with scale, oops, I brought that in too soon. Yeah, but like I was saying, if you ever have issues like trying to figure out the scaling in this game, a good rule of thumb is if it already feels like everything is too far apart, then it probably is. So you just adjust. Like that window at the front, when I had it in the middle, because that's where I wanted to place it, it felt too far from the other window. So I was like, yeah, let me just go ahead and shrink down the side of the house. And I think that's for the better, because now it makes a little bit more sense. It's not like so much wall now. I don't know if that was actually a helpful tip, but I'm just sharing it anyway. Okay. Do we not have a busted white swatch for this one? That's kind of weird. The Sims team and their love for not giving us matching swatches. It could go with that. I gotta think about this though. Pristine white for haunted house, or what other swatches do we have? I guess if anything, this one, that's not too bad. Maybe we'll just stick with the white for now, because I do actually really like it. Some windows will just be kind of dirty and broken, I guess. But that is kind of crazy how we don't have any dirty white swatches. But I guess it kind of makes sense. I don't know. I'm just chatting as usual. Just chatting. Let's just play around with this one for now. Just for now. And if we hate it, we can change it later. Right. And then we have these windows too. I think that'll fit perfectly right here. Oh wait, a door. We need some type of door up here to lead out so people can actually use the space. I did forget about that. Should we also shrink down this side as well? Maybe. Just like one in. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. This house is still a decent size. Most of this lot is probably just going to be like a really fancy garden. And now the attic is kind of a normal space now. know you were saying that earlier, low-key Kels, but the attic is smaller now. It's not too gigantic. I feel like windows are always the bane of my existence when building. Yeah, they definitely can be. But for me, I feel like it's more so doors. We don't really have that many door options when it comes to building vanilla. But honestly, I don't really have that many door options when I do have CC, because for some reason I just don't download build CC. I keep saying I need to start doing that, but I don't know. Maybe one day. It's just so tiring. It's so tiring looking for CC sometimes. Do we bring this in? No, I think we keep it out. That's fine. That is fine. That is fine. Or maybe. No, we keep it in. I gotta think about that. I'll come back to that later. Once you start with the build CC, you'll understand me better. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. The only reason I don't have like a crazy amount of CC is for that reason. I'm just too lazy. I can go CC shopping and save stuff to Pinterest just fine. But like actually downloading the CC, that's just too much work sometimes. Especially because most of the time, it's stuff I don't really need. It's just like, oh, that looks really cool, and I want to add it in the game. I like this trim. They had something like that in the inspo pic, and I can see why. Kind of helps break stuff up a bit. Okay. How about this side of the build? Maybe we should go with a different type of wallpaper over here. Or we could do some columns, because I like how they have it in the picture, where basically well, I'm getting tongue-tied. Give me a moment. Basically, the brick that we use on the main part of the house is the same one on this piece over here, but there's a nice little trim that runs up each side. We don't have that in the game. We don't have that type of wallpaper. So either we switch it up, or we can just add like a column on the side. Maybe this one from business and hobbies. Could just run it all the way up like this. Because I feel like this tower, it might just be a little observatory. There's just gonna be a bunch of stairs leading up to the top part. So I don't mind placing these really long columns. I know when you play with walls down, it might be annoying, but I don't think it'll be that annoying, considering what we're gonna put in there later. Meanwhile, I find something I want and it's paywalled. I turn to Inspector Gadget, searching every crevice of the internet to a free download. If I find something and it's paywalled, I just delete it because I can't go through all that trouble. And plus, it's super annoying. I'm like, okay, now I don't even care about your CC anymore because you're keeping it behind a paywall that's been here for like a million years. So annoying when people do that. I like the shape. I know it's supposed to be Eastern European, but also reminds me of the weird Spanish-style homes in Beverly Hills. I can definitely see that. Didn't Jungle Adventure come with side stone pieces for walls, or am I tripping? We can check, because I have no idea. It might have, and it might have not. Also, Pisces, how does my audio sound? Like, does it sound okay? Because I was saying earlier how I was trying to make some adjustments because ever since I moved my computer to my desk, I feel like the fan is super loud now. I'm guessing it doesn't help that the desk is right against the wall, so you have the fan, like the air just bouncing off, maybe echoing or something, I don't know. And then I did turn my gain down for that reason, so I don't know if I'm speaking loud enough or what's the deal. I'm trying to figure it out. I should have paid more attention in my audio class. But I didn't know I'd be doing this. I don't see any side pieces. I can hear the fan very, very faintly. Okay, that's fine with me, as long as it's faintly. Because I feel like in that last doo-doo stream I did, it was like super loud. So I'm fine with that. I'm definitely fine with that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I saw any, but it's fine. I think the column is okay for now. I think this is fine for now. Ooh, some really nice foundation. Okay. Very cool, very cool. Let's go ahead and add some windows to this piece over here. And then I think we'll start adding the little bits and bobs, as Jessica PyIT would say. Or bobs and bits. I forgot how it goes. And that would really help set this build off. Okay, maybe we do move it over. Or no, I think it's fine. I still don't know yet. All in all, though, your audio sounds good to me. You can be heard clearly over everything. Okay, great. Amazing. So whatever settings I have now, I'm not going to change it. Thank you for your help. I think we'll use these on top instead. And I'll just bring these windows up here. Should we add this trim? Oops. Forgot to turn my ringer off. I feel like this could be kind of nice. I don't know if I want this though. Maybe this one? Oh yeah, we have this one too, I forgot. But it's so brown. This one too. Then we have this white one. Oops. Maybe we go for that one, even though it doesn't really match the colors of the other trims. The white one? Okay. I really would have liked if we had something to match the trims at the bottom though. Again, I guess that's too much to ask. But to be fair, these columns aren't from Life and Death, so I can't be too upset about that. But also I can, because I don't know. I feel like personally, if I was making building assets for this game, I would like to coordinate the swatches. Yes, you'll have some unique ones, but for the most part, you should have some swatches that are like just the basic colors, you know? You should always have a nice brown swatch, a white one, a black one, a cream one, and then you can just do whatever, like on the other swatches. And it needs to be the same tone too, because sometimes you'll find a brown swatch, and then on another item, it says it's brown, and it's like yellow. It's kind of crazy. That's one of my biggest pet peeves about this game. Semicircles, hello, hello. Enjoy your lurk. Still wish we had a color wheel. Yeah, I wish we had a lot of things. Like, I wish we had Create a World. I don't know why, or I guess I do know why, but I'll never accept that we don't have a Create a World in this game. It's such a missed opportunity. That's like one of the best things the Sims team ever did when it comes to this game, because I was using that all the time. Did I ever play in those worlds? Not really. But I used to love just building the maps and setting everything up. That's why I love doing save files now, because it's the same thing, just not as intensive. Going around, doing the layout, adding all the small details. Those are my favorite parts about building a save file. And that's why I have a million of them right now. Matter of fact, a little plug, I did upload a video of me working on a save file on YouTube. It's my Topeka, Kansas save. Not to be confused with Topeka, Kansas. Completely different area. That's why I like Harry and Felix, because they put the same swatches for all their CC packs. Oh, I didn't even notice, but yeah, shout out to them. Starting Crystal Point has me feeling like I missed out on Create a World with Sims 3. Oh yeah, you definitely did. Like, Create a World, I can't say this enough. It was a total game changer. You can like shape mountains, you can add rivers, you can place slots wherever you want. It was just so much creative freedom when it came to Create a World that I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. It was so good. And they had to take it away from us. They've done everything. I'll never forget the Sims team for that. If I ever became a game changer, that's the first thing I'm lobbying for. Which I feel like maybe there are some people that are currently lobbying for it, but I would lobby for it extra hard. Matter of fact, if I become famous before The Sims 3 or Sims 4 ends, I'm going to use my clout to get that reinstated. I'm going to bully The Sims on a national platform until they reinstate Create a World. Pour one out for the homie Create a World. Exactly, exactly. You'll never be forgotten. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty solid home, I think. All right. I'm gonna keep going. Maybe my feelings will change later once we continue adding stuff. How do we feel about it? Do we hate it? Do we love it? You can be honest. In fact, I prefer for you to give me your honest thoughts right now, or we're still kind of in the early stages. Because if we get to the furnishing part and we all hate it, I don't know. That's not good. That's not good, guys. So if you hate this build, please let me know. Me personally, I'm kind of in the middle. I wonder how that program will go since the wholesale. I've already seen some simmers like pulling out of their codes and partnerships. Yeah, I've been seeing that too. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's a very messy situation, and I feel like it's only going to get even messier for, well, not really the whole Sims community, but mostly just the game changers, right? Those folks. They have a lot of decisions to make because their livelihoods are tied up into this. And some people can definitely like pivot if they need to. But for others, I feel like their whole brand is Sims. So if that goes away, or if people, I don't know, people still watch them. What am I saying? People will still watch. They'll be fine. They don't have to make any important decisions. I think she just needs some detailing. I think so too. I'll layer this up some. Maybe like right here? Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. And maybe on the left side, a little greenhouse observatory. I just love how they look as extensions on old buildings. We definitely could. We have enough space to do that. We might go for the greenhouse because for the observatory, I'm thinking of, honestly, we might knock out these walls and just do some fencing. Because since it's so high up, I feel like this area would make sense for a cute little observatory. Or some type of knowledge space, if you will. Okay. Oh, actually, let's go with this one instead. Okay, and then actually we'll keep, yeah, we should have just kept this and we'll layer it like that. Or do I like that? It's a lot of ivy. Maybe we scale back just a little bit. Or reposition it. Scale back. Yeah, it's this part, right? It's this part. I was feeling that. Okay. Okay, if you say so. If you say so. Now it's good. Great minds think alike. Oops, that's not on anything. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I need to remember to clear out my little camera cues. I wish we had more ivy pieces. Because I want some that are like hanging upside down. I could do it with tulle, but that's a little too much work for me. I don't know if I care that much to do all that. Sorry I'm spending so much time on this, but I think this is really like a make or break situation when it comes to this ivy. We have to figure it out, or the house is gonna look off. Let me just drag everything back out for a minute. Okay, I think, let me take a helpful hint from the inspo pick. Oops. Yeah, I need to get rid of that. My hand keeps slipping on the 8 key. Alright, but like I was saying, in the picture, ivy isn't hanging over the fence. Instead, it's like right here. That's where it's sitting. I don't know if that actually helps with anything, but I'm gonna go with that instead. Okay. Yeah, I already like it. Also, I just want to thank you again, because why am I having so much fun playing paint by numbers with my son's faces in the tattoo paint section? No problem. That's all Tiny Coffee Cups. Again, if you guys don't know who Tiny Coffee Cups is, you're missing out, and you should immediately go check out their channel. Super talented. When it comes to, honestly, almost anything. They can do anything. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying that. Who would have thought? Like, I did not even think you could use the tattoo section for like making skin details and adding extra stuff. It's not even a thought that crossed my mind when they introduced that feature. But that just goes to show you how creative people can get in this community. W community, most of the time. Okay, I think this is good. And let's just move it in like just a little bit. Like this. Right? I don't know. I'm still kind of lost. To be honest, I'm still kind of lost. Maybe we just add a little bit more over here. But I feel like we're ending up where we started before. It's good now. Okay, what if I just add like a little bit more though? Because I really want it to look overgrown, but I'm also trying to get that balance of not going too crazy when it comes to the ivy. So maybe like this, and then we'll add the corner piece back over here. Because that would make sense, you know, how's the ivy crawling all the way up here? It has to start from somewhere. And then we'll add this one final piece up here. And I think we should be fine. Oh, that's gonna clip in the house. So let me try to get this out here some. Yay, okay. I think that's good. If we want it to be old though, maybe add some of the thorns from vampires. To make it look creepy and overgrown. Thorns, thorns, thorns. Where are the thorns from vampires? Are they in this category? Maybe. There's some bushes. Okay, no. Where are the thorns at? Over here? Or is it on the wall sculptures? Oh yeah, they're here. Gotcha. So yeah, maybe we can like just lay some over the top like this. If I can put it up there. Like that? Ooh, maybe. Okay. That's not bad. Okay, I like this. Let's add some up here as well. Can't really see it, but I still like the thought of it being there. All right. Let's keep going. I'm not giving up just yet. Maybe we go ahead and add some of those stains from For Rent, because those are always pretty helpful. I feel like that helped us out last time on the other house we built. I love these stains so much. They just add so much to a build. It's kind of crazy. I wish we got more of them. Loki wish you had that castle kit by the grungy swatches of the stone walls. Oh, because grungy swatches of stone walls are so good. Before everything happened, I was considering getting that kit because I don't know if you guys heard, but I think when we first started working on Ravenwood and I was going over my vision, I really want to build a vampire castle in this world because, you know, Ravenwood takes some inspiration from like Transylvania and those areas of Romania. So I was like, that could be pretty cool. So I was considering buying the castle kit for that because there are some really good stuff in that kit. And since I do plan on making like an old London save in the future, I think that would also be useful as well. But yeah, now I don't know. Now I don't know. I don't know if that is still a plan. Also, I blew in the mic. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, look. That looks better, doesn't it? Do it before next year. I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm so disillusioned, I guess, at the moment when it comes to this game. Or I don't know, whatever the word is, the appropriate word. Can you believe that I used to teach English? But to be fair, though, I wasn't teaching like grammar points. I was just teaching conversational English, just like how to have or helping people work on having more natural, fluent conversations, okay? I always think about that because, as you guys know, I'm always tripping over words or not saying stuff the right way. So I'm like, I wonder what people think of me if they know like my past career and stuff. I just wanted to clear that up. I won't be giving him money. Don't worry about that. BRB, putting you in my pocket. Gotta go back to work. All right, have fun. I wish I had a job. Economy is very tough out here at the moment. Okay. But yeah, we're just gonna dirty this nice pristine stone up. That is our plan. That is our mission. Because it just adds so much. Adds so much. But for this roof up here, should we make it even longer? How does that look? Do we like that? Do we hate it? I don't know. I feel like it looks better this way. Because before it just looked kind of like a gnome, if that makes sense. But this length, it kind of makes more sense to me, at least. Okay, we'll go with that for now. And maybe let's start adding some, see if we have any dormers that we can add to the roof. Because the roof is kind of boring as well. Not dormers, maybe some chimneys. I think this was what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, if we wanted to. Oh, Jesus Christ. That scared me. But thank you for the follow. Bismuth Bagel, 83. Bagel sounds excellent right now. I did not eat breakfast. But yeah, thank you for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the stream. See, like, I wanted to do something like this with the roof, but this swatch, this texture, it doesn't make any sense. So we're just gonna have to forget about that idea, unfortunately. But yeah, dormers, 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 dormers. What about those? No, I don't think that makes sense. Maybe. We'll leave that out for now. Ooh. Is this too much of a stretch? Okay, we have some options. None that really stick out, but we still have options. I could go with these because I believe the roof kind of matches what we have going on. A lot to think about. What about the one from Vampire Pack? Or not Vampire, Strangerville. Another really good build and buy. That's not bad. Oh. Thanks for the follow, the bee. I hope I said your name right, but I hope you enjoy. Hope you're enjoying stream. Also, if that's too loud, please let me know, because I don't know if it's just me being nervous. and it's just scaring me. But hopefully it's not too loud. That's kind of cute if we put that up here, right? Also, welcome back, Pisces. Welcome back. Or this one. I don't know. It's a lot of tough decisions to make. I think my problem is this one would go pretty well, even though the roof doesn't match. I think it still fits with the style of this build, but it's kind of small. Meanwhile, this one, the style doesn't really go with what we have, but I do like the size of it. If only we could have a combination of these two. Or actually, what if I scale it up? Let me try to scale it up with tool. Let's do a 1.3. Okay. Oops. All right. I don't know. That's fine for now. That's fine for now. What other swatches do we have? The brown one's not bad. The green one, actually? It ties in with the trim that we have around the roof. That's not bad either. Or should we stick with the brown we had before? Or this one? Or the gray? Maybe the brown. I don't know. We might end up getting rid of it. I'll let it sit and marinate for a bit. Let's continue adding some stuff to the roof. There's a lot of spires in the inspo pick. By the way, if you're curious what we're even building in the first place, I'll switch back over real quick so anyone just joining can see the inspo pick. We're currently building a home for the Aether family in Ravenwood, and this is the picture that we're using. We're trying to build this in The Sims, and right now it's going okay. So this is what I'm looking at while I'm building. So yeah, I think we just need to add some more details. Also, have fun, Pisces, playing Journey to Batu. What an iconic pack. But yeah, there's a lot of spires on the roof, so maybe we'll just sprinkle some around. Just because we can, and because, again, we just need stuff going on with this build visually. Let's add one up here. And one of those little thingamajigs. This, roof vent. I forgot what it was called. Ooh, wait a minute, what is this? Actually, let's go with this instead. Now that is what we're looking for. Add some up here too. And now we can add our little roof vent. I don't know. Moment of truth. Do we like this house? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like we've done everything we could, and it looks, I don't know. It looks better in the nighttime, I will say that, but you're not going to be playing in the night 24/7. very difficult, guys. Very difficult. I might try to build something else really quick. Because, yeah, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like if this wasn't a CC build, or if this wasn't like a no CC build, if we had some CC, maybe we could save it. Or, I don't know, maybe there's someone else out there that could save it. But me, I don't know if I can. I'm at a loss. Or a loss. I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do. Come all this way. Do I really want to give up on this build? Not really, but looks like we might have to pivot. Just trying to look around and see now what I could possibly do to make it make sense. What I could fix. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna make the executive decision. We're gonna save this. We're not gonna bulldoze it. We're gonna save it. We're gonna save it. And then we're gonna try to build something else. So I think we gave it a fair shot, but it's just not working out right now. And it's taking a long time to save. Hopefully the game doesn't crash and we lose access to this. Oops. Okay, save error, great. We have that bug where you can't save to the gallery. Unless it already saved. Let me see. No, it didn't. Let's try this one more time, and if not, we're just gonna have to bulldoze it, unfortunately. An hour and 30 minutes of progress lost. Is it gonna save? No. Okay. Yep. Well, it looks like we're just gonna have to bulldoze this. Oh no. How sad. I really love that build. Okay. Now I'm trying to go back to Pinterest and try to find something else. Okay. Do I have anything else saved here? Okay, we said this one was another option. I feel like, okay, this one, I know we didn't vote on this one at the beginning, but I think there's a lot more that we can do to make this look pretty decent. Wait, what if for the roof to get that shape? I'm listening. How do we get that shape? Yeah, me personally, I'm thinking of this one. Oh, you want to switch? Never mind. Yeah, because it's just not working out. It's just not working out. Unfortunately, it's not. So I think the best course of action is to just try to build something else. And maybe we just avoid like a really boxy build, because I think that was our issue all along. Like that build, it was too plain, like shape-wise, and that's fine in real life because that's like a really beautiful house in real life. But in The Sims, you have to put in a lot of work to make a boxy build look good. So I think maybe we go with this one because there still are a lot of boxes and stuff going on, but there's a lot of like interesting points. We have the balcony, we have some arches, we can place some columns in a few spots, a lot of windows, a lot of bump outs and stuff. So yeah, let's try this one. All right, take two. Wow, I'm a little tired. Okay, starting over. I'm feeling confident about this one, but let's take it one step at a time. All right, so we have our entrance right here. We have some nice little stairs leading up to it. So I want to keep that as well. A little dramatic entrance. And an archway as well. What kind do we have? Ooh, actually, we can use this one from the vampire pack. That's perfect. Oh yeah, I already have good feelings about this. This is about to be a top tier build. I'm calling it right now. We're about to absolutely go off on this. And let's put our door over here, because I like the idea of like this little archway in front of the door. Which type of door are we using? We can go for this one. That's actually not bad for a front door. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Or we could go for these. My only issue with these doors, and a lot of the other items from Business and Hobbies, I mention this all the time, but the textures on this just scream EA. And I don't like that. I feel like it's hard to build sometimes with these type of items that have this really flat, plain look to them versus the items we got in Life or Death or Life and Death that are a bit more rich. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. I don't know. A lot of buzzwords, but hopefully it makes sense. Okay. Taking it one step at a time. And we can also maybe use these freezes. Or maybe not. Those are kind of, I don't know. They're a little too long. Is this still medium wall height? It has to be. Okay, yeah. Nice, nice. And since we had to start over, this might be a longer stream than usual. Hmm. I kind of want to maybe bring this out one more so the columns are evenly distributed. So like we have this one in the middle, or at least like these two like this. Should we have columns on both sides of the doorway, maybe? Kind of frame it in like this? Maybe. That doesn't look bad. We don't have to do it, but I like the look of that, so I will do it. Maybe 3 wide for the balcony up here. Next decision, medium wall height, or do we go for a tall wall on this one? Let's try medium for now. And how will these look up here? Okay. Yeah, that's not too low. All right, that's fine. That is fine. These spandrels. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, maybe we do go for tall, because I really like these. Oh man, these are so good. These are so good. I told you guys, we're about to witness greatness here. You can already see it. Look at the material. It's right in front of you. Yeah, the front part is coming along very nicely. Yeah, we'll keep it low like this. I'm just gonna have to change the freeze. I'll probably just have to do a trim, which that's fine. Wait, no, that messes up stuff. Oh no. Do we not have like a flat freeze? Oh, dang it. Yeah, that kind of messes up everything. Because the freeze was the reason why the spandrels were hanging low. And if we go for a trim, then the spandrels are just going to be all the way up here where you can't see them. Okay, that's fine. I'll try to figure that out later. Let's move on to the next part of the house. Okay, back to windows. Windows, windows, windows. We're still gonna use the life and death ones. Because again, those are just really good windows. And they fit the style. No need to say more. Maybe we move it over. Or wait, no. Like this? Yeah. And what we might do, we'll continue the freeze up here. Because I feel like without it, it might look kind of weird. Or actually, let me just go ahead and pull out these windows. Oh, nice. Okay, we do have that. It's medium wall height. Yeah, that's medium wall height too. And we also have these. Okay, okay. So we'll go for the medium wall height window. I don't know why that slipped my mind. Of course there would be medium wall heights for this. And we'll mix it up a bit. Some busted windows and some that aren't. Oh. Okay, there we go. And up here, I think it's just a gabled roof across. I think the reason why I like building with inspo pick so much is, well, not only is it just really helpful to have something to go off of, but kind of the same with roofing. It's like a puzzle piece almost, where you just have to kind of figure out where everything goes and what pieces you need in order to make the picture look whole. It's always such a fun time. Okay, let's bring this down some. Like this. And draw out the edges maybe? All right. Very nice, very nice. And then moving on to the next side. This area over here, it looks like this might be where our dining room space is, or some type of like sunroom, based on where it's placed. So maybe this is enough room for now, just for like a small table or something. Nothing too crazy. I'll replace this with a grungier swatch. Maybe these windows. And we can also do either the freeze down here, or should we just keep it up here? I don't know. Oops. I like how the freeze looks down here, but maybe actually we'll go with this one instead. Or maybe not. How about just a regular trim? That might be the move. Something like this. For now. We might go back and change it though, because I'm not 100% sure on it. Okay, and then our final part on this side of the house. Yeah, the reason I was saying this might be some type of sunroom, because there's a door over here. Also, there's a train passing through at this moment. Hopefully that didn't scare you. What kind of door should we go for? Maybe this one. I think we have a nice brown swatch. Yeah, we do. Perfect, perfect. Also, let me save, because I actually do like what we're doing right now, so I don't want anything to happen to it. Don't want to lose our progress. Okay, there we go. Maybe not this window. How about this one? Yeah, it's a little bit better. Okay. That's fine. So I can never tell if I'm placing the windows too high or too low. It always throws me off until I get in the inside. Then I can kind of see. Maybe these would be better. Is that weird clipping though? I don't know. What about if we drag this over some? Or what about if we fix the pitch and raise it like this? I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Let's leave it like that for now. Also, I heard that Journey to Batu sarcasm earlier. Dang well, I love that pack. Yeah. I wasn't trying to hide it. I mean, I will give credit where it's due. There is some good build buy in that pack. I will admire it from afar. For some reason, it looked really weird from far away. Maybe something like this. Okay, yeah. This is not too bad right now. It's a very large house, like extremely large house. So the statement I made earlier still stands. When it comes to doing the rooms, we're just gonna have to make them really big. We're not having like a whole bunch of rooms in this house because that is way too much to try to furnish in a vanilla build. And to think I called you my friend last night. I mean, it's all in jest. It's all in jest. But a good friend will like keep it 100% honest with you, right? That's how it goes. You want me to lie? Is that what you want me to do? Let's move this back here. And we want this to stick out above. Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, I just got confused. Okay. Actually, with the tallest wall height, that might be fine. It looks so good! It looks so good. Yeah, slide to me. Okay, noted. I got you. But 2 is like one of the best packs ever. And if you don't have it, you should buy it immediately. There, how was that? Was that a good lie? Is that what you're looking for? Oh wait, also I have exciting news. Well, exciting to me. I don't know how you guys feel about it. But apparently there's a pho place near my house and it's been here for like this whole year and I didn't know. But to be fair though, the place is called, it's like a seafood and noodle place. So I honestly didn't know what to think of that because we have a few places like that around here that they all like, they do seafood, like kind of Cajun seafood, and they do Asian cuisine. Like there's one place, it's like Chinese food and seafood. And I don't know, sometimes, I don't know if this is crazy to say, but I have a thing, because I'm already really picky with food, but I have a hard time trusting restaurants that mix cuisine. Not like in a fusion type of way, like they literally just serve 2 separate cuisines. It's like going to a pizza place and them serving burgers. I just have trust issues because I don't know, not everyone knows how to cook everything. But anyway, the point is there's a pho place now and I was looking at the reviews and apparently it's really good, and the pho actually looked really good too. And if you don't know, I was talking about pho on YouTube a while ago, so yeah, I might have to try to check that out maybe tonight because I have been craving pho recently. And I have some microwavable stuff. That's not bad. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm just really excited that my little town is starting to serve food other than barbecue and hamburgers and stuff. We also have a Thai place opening up soon, so that's pretty exciting as well. When it's not made to kill me, I do really enjoy Thai food. Your build looks good. Oh my gosh, are you lying to me now? That's kind of mean, actually. That's kind of mean. What the heck? Oh, wait, I wanted to make this like line up with this one. Or do I want to do that? I don't know. Do I want it to stick out just a little bit, or do I want it to line up with this other build? Oh, okay. Because, you know, after we just had that conversation, I was like, wait a minute. What are you trying to say? Definitely drag the edges too high. But now that I brought up pho, I actually might do, I think after this stream, I'm gonna make that pho. And then maybe tonight I'll go try out that pho place. Because let's be honest, guys, you can never have too much pho. Pho is just one of those foods that I feel like you can eat every day for the rest of your life and you never get sick of it. It's just that good, that iconic of a food. Same with tacos. I feel like tacos is something that I could eat every day. Do I want to do some double window action? I don't know. And then up here, we have another like open area, like a balcony. So this could probably be our observatory because we wanted to do one in the last build. If you're just joining, by the way, this is our second time trying to build something on the slot. Because the first time, it came out pretty bad. Or not bad, but it just wasn't working. So we had to pivot to something else. And this one, it's not bad so far. I think it's coming together pretty nicely, if I do say so myself. Patsu. There's one Thai dish that I had when I went to Thailand. It's like in the Chiang Mai area, and I think it's specific to like northern Thailand. I forgot what it was called, but that was a really good dish. It was like chicken, and I think it was some type of like crunchy noodle, maybe. I can't remember, but that was like the best dish I had when I went to Thailand. But also, funny enough, the worst dish I had was in Thailand, and that was mango sticky rice. It wasn't that it was like actually bad, it's just, that's when I found out, yeah, I can't do mangoes. I can't do mangoes because not only did I try sticky rice, I tried a mango shake there, and it just wasn't it. Just wasn't it. Interesting. Why wasn't the ceiling showing up under here? Oh, it is. It's just... Okay, that's kind of weird. Alright, we can fix that. Let's just add a freeze. Oh no, it does that stupid thing though. Okay, let's just add the spandrels in. Oh, but we still have to put the freeze. Why are freezes so glitchy in this game? I absolutely hate them, but at the same time, I love me a good freeze. Maybe a little bit of an overlap. No, that doesn't look good. We'll keep them separate like this. Interesting. Interesting. Actually, I think we might make this a bit smaller. We'll just bring it one tile in. It's like I was saying before, it just looks like it's a bit too wide. Scale's a bit off, so I'm just gonna believe that and adjust it. So why is this doing this? I'm gonna think about that. It's just gonna make me annoyed. What if I try to place it again? Oh, now it's fixed. Okay. All right, then. Yeah, this is a bit better. This is better. This super gigantic house. Jeez Louise. What do we even do with all this? There's only 3 people living here, by the way. Only 3 people living here. I guess if I really wanted to, I could scale it down a bit more. We'll see, though. Yeah, maybe we can cut this part off over here. And then we have this back area. Well, we'll try to do the floor plan first, and then we'll see where that takes us. Because maybe it'll work out. Who knows? Give ourselves a nice little balcony space back here. That'd be kind of fun. Use this trim back here too. I'll do something like this in the back. And let's extend the roof over this part. I like the look of that. It's kind of giving off like a villa. I like that. I like the back. Okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Might be crazy, but what about making the house a little smaller and doing a Versailles style sitting garden in the back front and a labyrinth in the back? Wait, did I say the back front? Sitting garden in the front and a labyrinth in the back. Okay, okay. I don't mind the idea about the garden and the labyrinth, but as far as the size of the house, let me try to floor plan it first and see if we do need to make it smaller. Because I feel like right now it does look big, but possibly once we start doing the floor plan, the size might make sense. So we'll see first. So I should have brought up food because now I'm really hungry. I'm very tempted to go get a piece of cornbread right now. Just something to snack on. Okay, but yeah, let's go ahead and go in and try to do some floor planning. Okay, I thought I heard you say you wanted it smaller, but if not, I think it is a good size right now, to be honest. Yeah, I was saying that maybe we make it smaller, but I don't know. I was thinking about it. You did hear correctly. I just wanted to try to floor plan it first and see. All right. Now, how do we go about floor planning? What would make sense for a house like this? I'm thinking right when you enter, maybe some type of dramatic stairway. We can do like a split situation. Okay, it's gonna need to be at least two wide to line up with the stairs. Okay. Maybe right about here. in that height. Also, let me add some light because I know it's kind of dark and we want to be able to see. So I'll go ahead and do that. And we'll just place some random stairs down. We'll change it later. Okay. Yeah, that's a good distance. So we'll go with these stairs. Or have them right there. Okay. How did I do this last time? Let's bring this out some. There we go. Like this. The reason I'm doing the stairs this way, because, okay, I know you can just do it so you stretch it out to 2 and you just turn it and then you would do the other sides that way as well. But the only reason I'm not doing it this way is because when you place railing, well, I'll just go ahead and show you so you'll have an idea of what I'm talking about. So let's say we do the stairs this way to get our dramatic staircase, right? We have our little T shape going on. Cool, it looks nice. But then when you go and place the railing, it goes right down the middle, which is super annoying because I don't want that. So instead, I'm putting it on a platform so that way the railing is just off, like on the sides, instead of just going straight down the middle like it is over here. So that's why I'm doing that, in case you were curious. But also, if there's a better way to do that, then let me know. But this is how I do it, because this is the only way I know. Alright, so yeah, our dramatic entrance right here. The only issue with this method, though, is since it's a platform, we either have to add a half wall to cover it up, or we have to find some trim. But we'll get to that later. But right now, I think that's a pretty decent size for the entrance. What other kind of rooms would you have in here? I guess you'd have a parlor, like actual family room. Oh yeah, this house is still big. Yeah, we might have to shrink it. Maybe this part. Or bring it back some. Excuse me. Okay, but yeah, how do we go about the layout for this? Parlor, or I guess like a sitting room type of space over here. Over here, we said this would be the kitchen. Or actually, this could be the dining room. This could be the dining room. But we have to think about how you'd access the rest of the house, because it would be a bit awkward to have to walk through the dining room or through the sitting room to get to any of the rooms back here. So hallway is a must. Alright, we'll cut the hallway right here, and this will be our dining room. And we'll have like a little butler's pantry in this area right here. And that will lead into the kitchen, which will be over here. You can also access that from the hallway. And then this is going to be our little like atrium or whatever you want to call it. Pretty decent size, same with the kitchen. But like I said, we're not trying to build a whole bunch of rooms. We're just going to make them big. Kitchen with a butler's pantry. I don't think I've ever seen you do one. I think I did one in the Goff's mansion. I don't know if I showed myself building it, but there's one in there. And maybe there's another build and duty that has one. Because when it comes to like mansions and stuff, I do throw that type of stuff in there. Because like I said, I don't have any other idea what to put in there. So we just do a whole bunch of stuff. That sounds right. Okay. So yeah, dining room over here. That should be enough. Yeah, that should be a decent size to fit in, like an 8-seater. Okay, our hallways again. Okay, this side won't have a hallway. That's fine, because we honestly can't fit in one. So this would just be like the sitting room, I guess. Like back in the day, the original owners of this home, if they were welcoming people in, they would go to this room over here. But nowadays, I don't know. I don't know what this family does with it. We'll think about that later. Okay, back to doing the hallway. This is a really long walk to the kitchen. How do we handle this? Should I bring this back some? Okay. But yeah. I don't know. Is it kind of ridiculous to have to walk this far to get to the kitchen? Maybe we should have another set of staircases or like another set of stairs over here. Because I'm trying to think about playability, you know? Like if you're playing in this household, your Sims would take forever probably to get to the kitchen if they have to walk down these stairs, through this hallway over here. So maybe we do add a staircase over here somewhere. I'm trying to think where. Maybe here. Oh. Or here, actually. Like right here might be fine for a staircase. And then that'll leave you access to the living room, which I'm thinking of putting over here. And then this section, we can have like the guest wing. Oh, okay, yeah. That kind of works out pretty nicely, actually. So we have our living room right here. And then, yeah, our little guest wing over here. We still need a bathroom. So we might put the bathroom over here. Decent sized bathroom. Because they're rich. And then for this area over here, we can do a nice office, like a dual office setup, because one of the Sims, they're part of the Secret Service career, and the other Sim is part of the business career. So maybe this is their home office. And we can also give them like a secret office for the secret agent. Okay. And we need a place for the laundry as well, because I know laundry is a bit controversial. Not everyone likes doing it in their game, but I love the laundry gameplay. So I want to have one down here. Maybe on the second floor? Right? That might make sense. Okay, we can do that on the second floor. All right, how do we feel about this layout? And then we have this room back here. Maybe this will be the laundry, because I don't know what else to put over here. And we'll put a random closet, because I don't know what else to put. All right. But yeah, how do we feel about the layout of the first floor? It's not bad, right? It makes sense. Okay, because we have our entry way right here. We have our sitting room. We have a dining room, butler's pantry, a kitchen, We have our little greenhouse over here. We have a home office, the living room or the family room. We have the guest bedroom or guest bedroom number 1, because honestly, we might have a couple in this house. We have a bathroom and we have a laundry room. I like it. Snaps in chat. Okay, cool. Great. That's our floor plan, and we'll stick with it. And now upstairs. Upstairs. Okay, first things first. What helps us here is we're just going to cut out like this area because I like the idea of this being open. So that's some space we don't have to deal with. Amazing. Love that for us. So let me go ahead and just place some random fence so we can go ahead and do that. Get that out of the way. We still want to leave some space back here though, because I want them to be able to actually access that. There we go. All right. Now the question is, how do we go about this? Maybe I'll bump it. Because I don't think I want to put a room over here. I think we might leave this space open and we'll just have like some chairs so you can just sit and rest. Because it's like a journey having to walk through this house. I would literally hate to have a house like this in real life. It's way too big. Way too big. I prefer a smaller home. 2 stories is fine, but yeah, this is way too much house. I don't need all this. Even if I had all the money in the world, I'm not getting a house this big. Okay. So we have our stairs right here. I think what I'm gonna do, I'll kind of block this off, and I might just throw a random closet up here. Helpful tip. If you're ever trying to figure out how to fill up a space, just throw in some closets. That's like real life. There's always closets everywhere. Maybe we'll block the staircase off like that. And then over here, we do have this thing. Balcony, so maybe we will make this a room. I don't know what this room would be, but we're gonna have it over here. Maybe a closet. We have these beautiful balconies back here, so we need to have some type of room attached to these, or I feel like it would kind of be a waste. Maybe, maybe this is like a bonus room. They have some games and stuff. Oh, actually, because this family, the dad died by a crow, so maybe he's really into, I don't know, what is he into? What do you call it when you're into animals? It's not zoology, is it? There's an actual term for it. I can't remember though. Maybe this is his room dedicated to that. And then we can have the stairs leading up to this space. I feel like that would make sense. So we might go with that. Hey, maybe you should drink some water. That is true. I haven't drunk any water this stream. Quick water break. He's into animals. I don't know what the term is, like, when you study animals. So I'm not gonna repeat what I said, because maybe that's wrong. But I know there's, like, a specific term for it. I just can't remember. But I think he would be into that, so we can dedicate that room for that purpose. All right. But yeah, that's what that room is for. This is a bonus room. And bedrooms. Okay, so it is zoology. That's what I said earlier, but I didn't know if that was correct. We'll do bedrooms up here. Like right here, maybe? Okay, what I was thinking of doing 2 bedrooms right here, and then we do a Jack and Jill in the middle. But I feel like it doesn't make sense for the master bedroom to be the only place that doesn't have a balcony. Because if we did the 2 bedrooms over here, the master would have to go in this corner. Which honestly, that might work out. Because maybe the master bedroom is connected to like this. Like it has its own little corridor that leads to this room. That's the only way you can access it. So that would kind of make sense. Okay, let's just try it first. Let's just try it and see. And let's make this one a little bit smaller. That way they're kind of even now. All right. And then our bathroom. Our Jack and Jill bathroom. And we can probably throw another bathroom up here since we do have the bonus room. I think it would make sense. So maybe the other bathroom would be right here. It's kind of weird how it just bumps out like that, but I don't know. Maybe we'll change it later. Okay. But yeah. Yeah. And then we have the master bedroom over here. Master bathroom, corridor, perfect. It works out just as I imagined. We can probably make the master bathroom a bit bigger, or maybe that size is fine. I don't know. Well, okay, there we are. Here is the floor plan for the second floor. So I was right. Once we floor planned it and laid everything out, this isn't a bad size. I think I was only worried about size, again, because of playability. But I think with the second staircase, it's not too bad. Because if you need to go to the kitchen, you don't have to just walk all the way down here and through all those long hallways. You can just go like doo-doo-doo, and there you go. Kitchen's right underneath. But anyway, floor plan, we have the dad's personal office. We have the master bedroom, master bathroom, a corridor that leads to that office. We have the kids' bedroom. We have another bedroom over here, Jack and Jill bathroom, a bathroom that's accessible to everyone. And then we have our bonus room that will lead out to this little balcony space up here. So that is our floor plan. And yeah, now that we got that out of the way, time to move on to maybe trying to fix up the outside. Because we don't need to make any adjustments. We're good to go when it comes to the structure of this build. So good job, everyone. We did it. We did it, we did it, we did it. Do we go with these doors again? Yeah, we can go with those. I'm gonna go with the brown. All right. So first things first, I think we'll go with the same wallpaper that we used before. Just trying to make sure I get all the walls. Because the way the rooms are divided up inside, I can't really use the cover all walls tool. It's only covering some of it. Alright. Yeah. That's good. Oh, okay. I did put fencing back here. Why didn't I think I did? Okay. Why can't I copy this? Alright, whatever. Whatever. I'll just go through and pick it again, I guess. Wait, which one was it? Oh, this one. Okay, there we go. Alright. I think for this home, I might add ivy again, because I didn't like how that looked on the first home. So we might try that one more time. Yeah. Add some green. Pisces for the sitting garden idea. I'm guessing I need to move this back a good bit, right? Maybe like center it a bit more. The lot, that is. I think that should be enough. Maybe. I don't know. I'm about to look up a picture of that. For sure, for sure. Definitely have to look up a picture. Hopefully that doesn't clip. I feel like it will though. Okay, no, it's not clipping. Good. I was talking about the sitting garden, but I think I got it. I think I know what I need to do. Maybe like over here to the side, and then we can have some crawling up the top. This, yeah, I really wish we had more ivy pieces. I know we have some from Discover University, but I think with those, I don't know if they change with the season. But then again, I don't know if these change with the season. They might not. Yeah, I like the look of that. And I think we'll just do ivy on this one. And maybe we'll do a little bit crawling up on this corner too. That could be nice. And I might use the seasons one. I mean, not the seasons. I might use the university one. Just a little corner one. Or actually, what about this one? And then we have this piece as well. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to put the delivery away because I only have 2 hours left at work. Oh, nice. And I still got all this paperwork to go through. Oh, and finish putting product out. No worries. Do what you gotta do. Kimmy Gaming, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I'm doing pretty good, honestly. Can't really complain. Hope you're doing well. My day will get even better though once I get off stream and eat some lunch because I'm hungry. But I want to try to finish the exterior and stuff first. I'm new in here, a sim girl player myself since 2000. Oh, an OG. Nice. Your channel is on my Twitch recommendation. W-Twitch for the recommendation. But yeah, I've also been playing Sims since like the 2000s. I started off with Sims Bustin' Out. That was my first game. But yeah, happy to have you here. I hope you enjoy the content. I don't really know what else to say, but yeah, I hope the channel, or I don't know, I hope I do you justice, you know. I hope I deliver on whatever it is you're expecting to see here. Right now, we're currently building a home in Ravenwood for a pretty rich family. That's why it's kind of huge. We're working with a lot of houses at the moment. My first games was Sims 2 Pets and Herbs in the City on PS2. You also started off on PS2. Yeah, Sims 2 Pets, that was a game I played a lot. And I was so blown when you can actually have a pet in the game. Because Sims 2 on console, yeah, it was kind of bare bones. I like the mission, but yeah, you couldn't really do much. And the Herbs, a W game as well. But my favorite still is Sims 2 and 4. Wow, it's like we're the same person. Because that's also my favorite Sims games. 2 and 4. Amazing. Yeah, maybe you're meant to click on this channel. So do you also play games? Because your name says Kimmy Gaming. Unless you just mean like... I mean like play like on Twitch. Or do you stream or make videos? Or is that just your name? I forgot what I was looking for. Yeah, this one. Yep, I play also Euro Truck Simulator 2 and other games. Oh, nice. I've never heard of Euro Truck Simulator. Is that just like a truck simulator game, but like based in Europe? I heard those are pretty fun though. I remember when that was a pretty big trend. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright. Yep, it's a game you drive a truck from point A to point B. Gotcha. Honestly, I feel like simulation games like that are pretty relaxing. Sometimes you just need a game where there's no real like tricks or crazy stuff happening. That's what building in The Sims is for me. Or building save files more specifically. Okay. And maybe we'll continue to add some windows over here. You have a lot of countries to discover: France, Spain, Portugal, Poland, and others. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. And I play simulators like Supermarket Simulator. That one I have heard of. I have heard of Supermarket Simulator. But yeah, those games are a fun time. And I'm a huge retro game fan. My first ever console was Sega Mega Drive, the Atari, and Nintendo 64. So do you still have those systems? Because if so, I'm very jealous. My biggest regret in life is giving my sister my PS2. Because she just trashed it and now I don't have it. I still have all the games for it, but I don't have the actual console. I know you can buy it now, but isn't it super expensive? But yeah, I'm so sad. Nope, unfortunately, because I moved out from where I was with my parents to live with my husband. Yeah, that's a bummer. Sometimes you don't realize what you have until it's gone. Like my PS2. But to be fair, I didn't want to give it to her. My mom was like, hey, you know, you're not playing on this anymore, so let your sister have it. Okay, this is the kitchen, so I think we'll just stick with this window down here. Bring that down a bit. Line it up with everything. To be honest, I'm an Xbox girly, so I don't know. Xbox? Ugh, I'm just joking. That was a little over dramatic, but Xbox. My sister was an Xbox girly. And because of her, I also temporarily became an Xbox girly. Because I used to have a PS3 after I had a PS2. But I don't know, you know, I think once the PS4 and all those new consoles started coming out and they weren't making games from the PS3, I switched to Xbox because my sister had the newer version of Xbox. So that's where all the games were coming on. But yeah, at heart, I'm a PlayStation 2 child. I spent most of my life playing on those consoles. Okay. Do we start adding trees and stuff? Let's try to stick with what we have in Ravenwood. Those trees. You're gonna laugh at me, but I have 50 expansions with the base game of Sims 4. You know, it's my calm moment, as we usually said. When you start your Sims game, it's like we lost you. I don't hear you anymore. Honestly, relatable. Relatable, because I also have a bunch of expansion packs. Well, not a lot of kids, but expansions and game packs and all that stuff. And my family also says the same thing. They know once I close the store, not to bother me. Because I would literally spend hours in this game if I could. So I totally get you. Yeah, I try to read all messages, so if I don't read at the moment, don't worry, I'll get to it. You know what, Cool Puppy? I'm retracting the friend title I accidentally gave you last night on stream. It's too late. You already put it out there. You can't take it back. No take backsies. Slander cannot go unpunished. But is it slander if it's the truth? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. I answered, you know it's a game. You need to focus to make drama. Exactly. People don't understand how the Sims work. They think, oh, you know, what do you even do in that game? You gotta give it your full attention. It's a cozy game, but at the same time, it's a game where you gotta really lock in sometimes. If you don't know, you just don't know. Ooh. This tree is nice. Where do we put it though? Maybe like over here? I don't know how to landscape this place. I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to the landscaping. Maybe some of these shrubs, these dead shrubs. Friend told me, are you the kind of person to put a pool and take off the ladder in order for the Sim to die? I answered, well, in The Sims 4, we can't kill them anymore. If you don't put a ladder, they figure out a way to get out. I mean, yeah, when that became a thing, I was like, it makes sense. But at the same time, I don't know. Because it was just such an effective way when you needed to just get rid of a Sim, you know? Now you have to go through the trouble of actually building a room around the pool. Or having them swim with very low needs, because I think that's also a way you can kill them off. But honestly, I don't really kill like Sims off. Well, that's a lie. I do. A lot of Sims have died for this save. Rest in peace, Skip Rook. But I mean, I don't really kill Sims off for fun like I did when I was younger and I was still playing like The Sims 2 and stuff. I'm out of my Sim killing era. I don't do that anymore. I've changed. I'm a reformer. On The Sims 2 and 1, it's more easy. Honestly, on The Sims 1, it's just like, if your Sim didn't die in, I don't know, in a week, then you're probably cheating the whole time. I feel like it was impossible to just do anything in The Sims 1. But yeah, it was definitely easier to kill off Sims. Much easier. Like, I think I brought it up in Pisces stream the other day, but I remember how difficult The Sims 1 used to be. Like environment, I think that's what it was called, environment. That was actually a need you had to take care of. So you had to keep your home clean. You had to water the plants. You have to pick up all the trash. Because if not, your Sim was just in a terrible mood and you probably wouldn't get promoted. And then also there's the issue of having to have a certain amount of friends to be promoted. And in The Sims 1, again, it was impossible to keep friends. Because if you tried to talk to someone, they immediately hated you, no matter what you did. No matter what interaction you used. It was so impossible to get married, have a kid. It was insane. Insane. But it was a fun time. It was definitely a fun time. Okay, I like this. Something like this. Maybe. We'll keep playing around. Me too, not that much. Just if I do a generation challenge. I play Sims 2, and I have 49,000 custom content that I've had since 2021. Honestly, I heard the custom content in The Sims 2 is pretty great. I don't know if you watch Simulation Princess. They are a Sims 2 YouTuber, and I watch them like from time to time. And some of the CC they have in that game is kind of crazy. I remember when I was playing The Sims 2, there was none of that. Or if there was, I didn't know where to find it. I just remember there's like that grill where you can cook the baby in. And then there was just like cast CC. That's all I remember CC wise when it comes to that game. I don't know. I had an idea, but now I don't know if it's gonna work out the way I imagined. Maybe this one. It might be too big though. Sorry about that noise. Just trying to see if I can squeeze it in here. I don't know. I kind of hate everything about this. I kind of hate everything about this. Not gonna lie. How do we go about landscaping? Or actually, what we could do is we can put one of those really long, skinny trees over in the corner. How would that look? Oh yeah, this one. Like we can tuck that over here, maybe. What's this one? That's just a tall one. The cypress. That's what it's called. Like something like this. No, I don't think that'll go over here. Let's move some stuff out of the way. Maybe we put the tree over here. I think it makes more sense. Okay, and we leave this open. And instead of these dead shrubs, let's use some alive ones. Like this. Maybe. I really wanted to do like a little circle type situation over here, but I don't know if we can pull it off. Just a lot of trial and error right now. Well, this one's kind of smaller. Maybe this one will look better. Like I said, I'm not good at landscaping. That's definitely my weak point when it comes to building in this game. Okay. Do we go for the shrub again? Try to cram that in there? Or do we go for some flowers? Some pretty decent sized flowers. I wanted to jump into Twitch when I got home, but my coworker just told me a big storm that everyone expects to lose power in is coming tonight. Ooh. Ew. Yeah, so maybe you don't. Also, I wonder if it's the same storm that's... Well, no. Maybe the storm that is about to hit us is heading up your way. Because we're supposed to get some rain for like the next 3 days. I think it's from a tropical storm or something. Also, I don't think I saw your message, Kimmy. I saw Pisces responded to something, but I don't think I saw it. Interesting. What kind of flowers do we go for? Okay, be 100% honest. Does anyone actually like landscaping in this game? Like, do you actually enjoy it? Because I do not. I do not. I do not enjoy landscaping at all. It's just too much. It's too much. And I don't even know what I'm doing. I hate it with a passion. If I could, all my Sims would have no landscaping. It would just be trees. And maybe a few pieces of grass everywhere. And that's about it. You want more than that? Too bad. You're not getting it. Because I don't know how to do that. And it's worse when you're trying to achieve a specific style. Like this home, you know, there's only a few, or there's only so much we can do, you know? We can't go too crazy. Like, we can't just put flowers everywhere. I don't feel like that would fit this home. Landscaping is my favorite part. You want to landscape this house then? Oh, it's just such a pain for me. I'm gonna do these cattails over here, and what? Oh, wait a minute, that doesn't look bad. I'm always so jealous of people that it just comes together so easily. Oh wait, I thought someone called me. Just a minute. Okay, I'm back. I had to get my grandpa the phone. Landscaping is my favorite part. I can. You gave me a whole church. Really? Okay. I actually might take you up on the offer if I don't figure this out. But right now, it's not looking terrible. It's not looking terrible. Also, like I said, I gave my grandpa the phone, so I might have to mute for a bit because he's really loud when he talks on the phone. Or maybe it's fine, I don't know. A little ASMR, grandpa edition. Okay. How do we feel about this? It's not too bad, right? And maybe some of this stuff. Or maybe not. That might be too much. We can add this. Oh, yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad, actually. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Or what if we take this out? And we just go with these to border this plant area. Oh yeah, that looks better. Okay. And maybe a little bush over here too. And we add some more of these just to kind of poke out around here. This is my favorite strat to use. I always use these flowers because I really do help. I really do think it helps. when it comes to landscaping. It just adds a little bit of something to it. I don't know what it is, but I like adding these around the plants that I place. Okay, and then tree. Where do we want to try to put this? Maybe this one over here. No, I don't like how it's blocking everything. Just get rid of this. We'll put this big shrub back here. This over here in this corner, nice and tucked away. Maybe throw an extra flower over here just because we can. And we'll add some more of these. All right. And let's try to get the garden set up too while we're at it. Versailles, 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 Versailles. Excuse me. I guess I'm still a little groggy. But what can we do for the fencing? Maybe something like this? That looks very fancy. Ooh, okay, yeah. Let's do this. Let's go for this. And let's just enclose the whole yard. It's looking great. It's looking great. I think it'll look even better once we add those stains, because I just love adding those stains. They just make everything look better. I just wish we could deal with this clipping, but I don't know. Maybe one day we'll figure it out. Will not be today though. Alright, let's add some type of fountain right in front of the stairs to start off things. I wish we had like a decommissioned fountain. I think that would be amazing. And that would go perfectly with this. We do have this one. That's a little too pristine. I like how it looks though. Yeah, that's just too pristine. Might just go with this one. We'll go for... Let's see how this one looks. Salted earth. Darn, that doesn't really line up though. Oh well. I love it. Thank you, thank you. And maybe we'll go back and place some of these. You could do it along this way, but I feel like that might be too much. If the front yard was bigger, definitely. But since it's not, I feel like it wouldn't make sense to put these along the walkway. No, we can't do it. Can't do it. Instead, maybe we just put them on the outside like this. And we can put some shrubs too. Is that evenly spaced? I think so. I can't really tell. And then I was thinking we can put some shrubs along the fence as well. That could be kind of nice. Ooh, yeah. These are some of the best ones in the game. They're debugged though. Ooh, yeah. I think that makes the estate look even more like severe, like a serious residence, if that makes sense. So we're gonna go with that. What kind of fence, or not fence, what kind of gate do we have? Perfect, perfect. Fits perfectly. Looking good, looking very good. We still have to figure out the placement of the trees though. I don't know where I want those to go. Maybe something like this. But actually, I don't even know if we're going to use this tree. I like it, but I feel like it's kind of out of place. Maybe in the backyard. Like somewhere over here. Alright, stain time. Start to place a lot of stains so we have a little bit of something going on. Oh, okay, they're down here. I'm trying to think if we should still go for the haunted house or not. I don't know. I still like the idea, but yeah, I'm just not sure. Very nice, very nice. Much better, right? Once we have the stains and stuff. I don't know. I don't know why I feel like every build I do nowadays needs to have those, but I really do believe it helps sets a build over the top, you know? I just love adding them whenever I can. And I will continue to do so until the end of time. I'll finish adding more later. Let's see. We still don't really know what to do about trees. Maybe we'll place that one over there. That doesn't look bad. Have them kind of frame the house. And honestly, we don't have to put one. Let me finish setting up like the front garden. Maybe that'll answer all of our questions. Yeah, it ended up working out in the end. It was just a pain to get there. Okay, but now this garden. How should we do this garden? Like, how do we lay this out? I might need your help for this, Pisces, though. Like, how do we set this up? What should we do? I mean, I guess we can do it in like a grid. So let me cut on the grid. Oh wait, no, the grid doesn't come on when you're using terrain paint. I forgot. But from the fountain, there's like a path that leads somewhere. And that happens on both sides. And maybe it leads us over here? Possibly. Like that kind of setup. And then we also have this path lead down here. Might have to move the tree though, since that's right in the middle. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. This is it. And we continue that all the way down here. I really hope that the game doesn't do that thing that when I exit the slot and I come back, the terrain paint disappears. It doesn't happen that often, but when it does, it's like at the worst possible time. And this would be the worst possible time, because then I have to do this all over again. So game, please don't do that. I'm begging you. Okay, that tree's fine right there. Alright. And I think we can do like some benches maybe, or just two. Like one bench here, and we line it with some cute little flowers maybe. That's what I'm thinking. What kind of flowers do we have? Ooh, I forgot we have these too. Wait a minute. We don't need to add them, but they are really nice. I'll just throw that right there. Just because I can. Oh, these are nice too. Wait a minute. I forgot how nice the flowers are from Cottage Living. Maybe we do that one here instead. Or this red one. Ooh, maybe. I think the red's a nice pop of color. So we can sprinkle that throughout. Ooh, wait, have I saved? Let me go ahead and save. Don't want the game crashing. Okay, so yeah, maybe we just sprinkle some flowers along the paths. Honestly, we could use these. Maybe size them down just like a little bit, like that. We also have these. What are some other flowers that we can go with? That's about it, but we do have these nice roses. Okay. We'll try both. Like we'll just do like this. Okay, there's this side, and then the roses on this side, maybe. Things are a bit off over here. Oh, I'll have to fix that. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Or actually, no. All right. So our two options are maybe the roses. We use those to line up the pathway. Or we can go with the white flowers. Or do we even want to do this? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe we don't even have to. Or what we could do, let me try some fencing, because that might look nice. If we border this grass area with some fence. Like a low-lying fence. I wish we had more low-lying fences. I don't really have that many to choose from. Okay, but if we do this, we're gonna have to move the bench in. And honestly, okay, wait a minute. With this fence, we might not need flowers on this side. And we'll just keep it on the other side. So something like this, maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let's just keep messing around until something happens. But I do like the addition of this fence. We're definitely keeping the fence. I just don't know what to do about this part yet. Because the flowers aren't bad. Should we just add more landscaping over here? Instead of trying to border the pathway with flowers? Tracy, hello. Add something to light the path at night. That's true. Like the little lawn lights, or maybe we can do some... No, lanterns might be a bit too much. And I don't think they really fit over here. I mean, we could line them up along this way. But I feel like that might be too much. Yeah. Or what about if we just put them on this thingy? Why is this on a diagonal? Wait a minute. Did they do that on purpose? Has that always been that way? Wait, is this a community lot or residential? It's a residential lot. You built this home, this estate, and we're trying to make a little garden in the front. Or actually, what if I just use this fence on this side too? Is this too much? Might be. Or maybe it's just enough. I just wish it was lower. Like, this is not a bad fence. I just wish it was lower. We do have this one, but this might be too low. I don't know. Building is hard. I don't know what to do. How am I supposed to make decisions? Astragala, thank you for the follow. Hopefully I said your name right. If not, please correct me. But yeah, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I think maybe we just stick with this for now. You got this. I believe in you, landscaping queen. I don't believe in me, but I'm glad someone does. I do not believe at all. Okay, I think I'm gonna try what I said earlier, and we're not gonna landscape all along this fence, maybe just in certain areas. That might be the move. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe. Oh, wow, I didn't want to make so much noise. No, you're good. That was me anyway. I'm the one that said that. So you're fine. No need to apologize. If you really want to, I can do it when I get home. My build list is pretty small right now. We'll see. I can probably figure it out. It's just, honestly, you know, sometimes you just get kind of lazy. And I'm also overdramatic, so I say I'm struggling, but I'm just, I don't know what to say. I don't know where I was going with that train of thought. I'm really glad to finally see you in live, but won't talk too much because my English is super rusty. Hey, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. I'm pretty sure your English is fine. But I appreciate you for being here anyway. So yeah, just chill back and lurk if you want. That's completely fine. No pressure. Happy to have ya. Oh yeah, by the way, I should probably explain since you just came. We're currently working in Ravenwood and we're building a home for the Aether family. It's that one family where the father, he's a ghost, but he doesn't know he's a ghost. So that's currently what we're building. And it's not going too bad. We're just currently trying to figure out the landscaping for the garden up front. Slowly but surely, I think we're getting there. Definitely not that. That's a no for sure. Excuse me. I had to clear my throat. Right. Alright. Yeah, I really love these red flowers. Wild roses. Such a nice touch. Let's see. What else can we add over here? Maybe more cattails? Or wowel tails? I forgot what they're called. Where I'm from, I feel like these are called cattails. You usually find them near a pond or something. I don't know what everyone else calls them, but that's what we call them down here, down in the south. All right, what about something like this over here? How do we feel about this? If not, any suggestions? What we should do? And then we do have the space over here. Now I really have no idea what we put over here. I guess we could try a big tree again. Maybe one of the ones from the vampire pack. Because that big tree that comes with life and death, I'll show you guys in case you missed it. This one back here. We tried to put this one up front, but it looks weird up front. It just doesn't really fit. So I want to try one of the ones from the vampire pack. Not this one. Yeah, this one. This might be a good tree, but also, I don't know. Maybe we just don't need a tree in this area. But what do I put over here? What do we put in this area over here? Do we maybe have like a little... I don't even know what you call it. I don't know. I don't know what you call stuff. But I'll just show you. What if we do this? And maybe this is like a little sitting area of some sort. Like that. That does kind of eat into some of that space, which is good. Yeah, it's not looking bad, but so... Do we continue the fence? That's also another question. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have an idea. We can build a gazebo. Like right here. Let's try that out. And then on this side, we'll just add a whole bunch of flowers. Like, go crazy with that. Because I think that will look nice. Okay, I like that idea. So we're gonna run with it. Yeah, sometimes when it comes to building, it's about having patience, but I really don't have that much patience. That doesn't even, it's not even lined up over this. What's going on here? Okay, there we go. And we can use that really cool fencing from Life or Death, or Life and Death. Let's go with this one. Okay, that for the roof. And earlier I said I wanted pho, but now I low-key want some pizza. I haven't had pizza in a while. That sounds so amazing right now. Some pizza and some wings. Might have to. But I literally just ate out last night. Okay. That's nice. It's a bit on the taller side, but I'm not too bothered by that. How about if we put a freeze? Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. A freeze. Let's do this one. Amazing. There we go. Wow, that was my ankle. It hasn't popped like that in a long time. Yeah, this was a good choice. This is a good decision. I'm happy with this. I like how the gazebo looks. Let's just erase this terrain paint around it. Okay, there we go. And now figure out this spot over here. Originally, I said flowers, and I think we still might do that. But would it be crazy if we tried to fit in a pond like over here? That would be crazy. Never mind. Now that I said that, oh, that feels like a bit too much in this area. But also, no, we can't do that. It's not enough space. It's not enough space. If the front yard was bigger, we definitely could. But for right now, I'm gonna be the adult in the room for once. And I'm gonna say no, we're not doing it. I'm putting my foot down. Okay. we got some of those in. Let's go ahead and start placing some flowers again. I don't really want to do hydrangeas. How do I... Oh, wait. These? Because I want like actual flowers over here. I don't think I want to bring in these bushes again. That's going to be a lot if we're trying to fill up this whole area with flowers. We could use... Where are they? Like these? You don't have any red flowers? Interesting. I'm actually very surprised by that. It's the only flowers we have to work with. I guess we can go with the blue. Honestly think I'm going to leave early. The customers are getting to me and I already worked 6 days this week and my phone is dying. I just want to build in Sims. Oh. Yeah. I mean, do what you gotta do. Get some rest, because that sounds pretty stressful. Take some time for yourself. Just sim it out before the storm comes in. I completely understand. That's kind of crazy. 6 days in a row of working. I like this actually. I thought it was gonna be crazy to try to do, but it's not bad. I don't have a day off until next Friday. Oh no. I was about to say maybe you should just call out, but you said you called out last night, right? So they might not allow that. But that's insane. But yeah, make sure you're taking care of yourself, because, you know, it's not worth killing yourself over these jobs. It's kind of crazy how people are worked to the bone like that. And then on the other hand, well, actually, I don't know. I think you said last time your boss was pretty cool. So let me stop, unless you didn't say that. But still, take care of yourself. Okay, actually, if we do this, I feel like we don't need these flowers back here. I'm gonna just go with the flowers we have sprinkled throughout. Kind of crazy, but like I said, it's not bad. Actually don't mind this. Oops. I think what we will do though, We might continue these hedges along this fence back here. Maybe we size them down just a little, like a privacy hedge. Something like that. And then we try the tree again. I still don't know if we have a good tree to pick though, but how about this one? No, because then it will go over these. Yeah, we still can't do a tree. Okay. How about these bushes? I know earlier I said I didn't want to put them over here, but I think we just need something in this area besides the flowers. Like, what about this? We put some bushes over there, some over here. Or do we all hate that? You can be honest. I don't know. I do know though. I think I want to put some stairs on this side of the gazebo. Or actually, maybe we put stairs on this side too. I like how that will look. Okay. Maybe we just go at one bush. This little small bush right here. And we can put some more cattails. Like that. Oh, my neck. What I might do, I might tool a tree over in this area, because I just think a tree would look nice somewhere over here. We can't fit it in this area because we already have some trees right here. We can't put it back here, so I'm thinking a tree over here would be fine. I thought I was dropping frames, but I'm not. Oh, now I am. I was like, the stream looked a little bit choppy. Let's see if it stabilizes. Okay, we're good. But honestly, with that being said, we made a lot of progress and we've been streaming for almost 4 hours. So I think I might end it here. Again, if you're just joining, we were building this home and this is what we have so far. Hopefully I'll be able to work out the rest of the front yard off stream. And next time we stream in Doodoo, which will probably be next Tuesday, we can just focus on furnishing the inside of this home and get that out of the way. But yeah, this is the home so far. Very nice, if I do say so myself. And we haven't started on the inside, we just have the floor plan. So this is what we're going to be working with next stream. Alright, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end things here because I'm pretty sure the stream is about to crash or die or something like that. So as always, hopefully you can hear me. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys have a good day, morning, evening, whenever you're watching this stream. Like I said, I'll be live again next Tuesday at 7 p.m. So if you're interested in seeing us furnishing this home, you should stop by. If not, then I'll see you whenever. All right, everyone. Bye. Have a good rest of your day or evening. Shout out to the VOD watchers. I will post this on YouTube, but it'll be up here on Twitch. Okay, bye.